Oh, the power of prayer. Today, we discuss the Gloucester Specters, ghostly entities that terrorized the people of Massachusetts in the 17th century. Townfolk posses couldn't stop these sightings. Even the local militia was bewildered by their ineffectiveness to rid the town of these creepy beings. It wasn't until group prayer was organized that these strange encounters finally ceased. I'm Mike.
I'm Ian.
And I'm Dave. If you thought witch burnings was the only nonsense going on in late 1600s Massachusetts, stick around. Because over in Gloucester, stranger things were afoot. This is Necronomipod.
Oh, God, Declan, get your wiener off me. Have you guys know, he comes around and he just has this thing where he likes to press his bare, exposed wiener on your shoulder when you're sitting. Has he done this to you guys?
I think you said you caught him doing that to the refrigerator before.
He just likes pressing it against things, and it's like just flaccid and small. It's this little dicklet.
He's just an intern. He's learning, still learning.
Wait, the best way to keep your job is not sexually assault your boss. He's fucking pushing his weenie on me. Get out of here.
Just being
pal.
nice.
Don't you have something to do?
He's offering it to you.
Yeah, no thanks, pal. Save it for your sister. Or at least her photos that you look at every night. Ugh. When can we get rid of him and hire someone new eventually?
Nah.
Dave, can you stop it? I can't take this. I'm going to set up a committee to hire a new intern. No former bankers over the age of 60 will be hired. I fell for that one before.
Age discrimination. It's illegal.
So there's the thing she leaves on my voicemail, pal.
She'll be like, hello, I'm a recent college graduate. I'm 22. I'm looking for a job. I don't want your cock or anything.
That sounds very promising. We should bring her in for an interview. Hope she knows it's unpaid. Not fed. You're given shelter. That's about it.
Assaulted.
Yeah, maybe assaulted. Well, he has it coming.
Reprimanded daily, nonstop.
Psychologically abused.
Physically, mentally, emotionally. Just fucking your world up.
Declan told me he's somewhat active on the Necropals, the fan Facebook page.
Did you give him internet access?
He has the internet. Now, come on.
See, I knew it was a mistake letting him live in your basement. You're too kind.
But he told me a bunch of people sent him friend requests, and I told him you strictly prohibit him from having friends, so he's not allowed to accept any of those requests.
No.
I've had him recommended to me to add him as a friend.
Have you?
And I have not added him as a friend.
Honestly, I'm surprised the Nokia phone we gave him has Facebook access. It's crazy.
So I think he wants to be friends with all these people, but I told him, you're out of here, pal.
Stop sending Declan friend requests.
He's not allowed to accept them. We monitor that, and if we find out that he's accepted any of those,
It's lashings
will not be a good day for
on
Declan.
his bare buttocks. And I don't want to have to see that thing.
Nobody does.
No, it's terrible. It's so pasty white because we don't let him see the sun. When was the last time we did like a paranormal story like this? I was trying to think earlier. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while. These are cool. This is a cool story.
It's a nice, different story than what we usually cover, right? We've been doing a lot of murder and missing persons.
We have been heavily on the murders lately.
People enjoy that stuff. That's what we try to do, but it's fun to break it up every now and then.
This has Bell Witch vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Sure.
Wasn't Bell Witch the one Andrew Jackson was kind of a part of?
Yeah.
Allegedly him and his troops saw the Bell Witch.
That's right.
Did we ever figure out how to say, is it Gloucester?
Gloucester? Gloucester?
Gloucester?
Eating the lobster in the Gloucester.
Well, as someone from Ohio, I would say Gloucester, Massachusetts.
Gloucester or Gloucester?
I think it's Gloucester.
Gloucester.
Gloucester. All right. We'll see how many different times I say it.
Dave and I each said it differently in the opening, so you just go with it. I messed up. I meant to say Gloucester, and I said Gloucester.
As a native-born Massachusettsian.
That's true. You should have this, pal.
I don't. Gloucester.
You should be so thankful you weren't born with that pathetic, shitty accent. That accent pisses me off.
I don't think
so
you're
much.
born with the accent. I only lived there for a few months, so I did
No, I
not
think it's in the
keep
blood.
accent. I got the Ohio accent.
It's just much more tolerable as someone from Ohio.
I like the Boston accent. It's cool.
Do you?
Yeah.
You don't find it to be the most obnoxious thing in the world? No. And this is coming from someone who has the voice of me.
No, I like it.
Oh, even the New York one pisses me off, too.
New York's annoying. Long Island accents are annoying.
I don't like either of them. I don't like a subtle accent. I think on any and from any accent is like cute, can be fun, but when it's so aggressive, and those are two aggressive accents, I can't have that.
All right.
I'll take New York over Boston for the accent.
I think I would too. But subtly, like I don't want that hardcore like hardcore, bro. No, thanks. Anyways,
I like it.
so is there any chance you're related to Matt Damon and Ben Affleck?
It's doubtful.
No.
Yeah, doubtful.
They got the acting talent. You got the good looks.
That's true.
So
Thanks for noticing.
It evens out. Anyways, let's get to it.
Back in the early 17th century, the Puritans made their way to Massachusetts, Bay Colony from England. Driven in part by religious freedom, the Puritans wanted to live in a way that was strictly in line with their interpretation of Christian doctrine, getting away from what they saw as the corrupt English church. By 1641, the colony had put in place laws that reflected their Puritan beliefs, with very strict laws being placed on witchcraft and other supernatural phenomena. This wasn't about trying to keep the community civil or anything like that. This was about what they believed, that there was truly a battle between good versus evil, God versus Satan, where witchcraft was seen not just as a misstep, but as a pact with Satan himself. As time went on, this focus on supernatural forces grew stronger, driven by the Puritan belief in predestination, the idea that God had already predetermined the fate of everything and everyone in the world, including eternal destinies of all souls. This mindset was big for the Salem Witch Trials that would come in 1692. But before we get into that stuff, we have to talk about 1689.
If God had predetermined everyone's fate already, like what's the fucking point of anything then?
Yeah.
Like who cares?
Do whatever you want.
Yeah. Doesn't even make any sense.
I've never quite understood that. I've never really looked into it or read more about it, but I just, it's fucking weird.
Yeah, the whole fate thing is just silly.
Yeah, I don't. If it feels like an excuse to just say who's evil and who's not.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because isn't it like it's all predetermined, but God gives you free will,
Yeah, so
and you're like, well, no,
what's predetermined about that? Then?
yeah, like free will to do whatever I want, but in the end, it doesn't make a difference. I can kill everybody, but if I'm destined to go to heaven,
Yeah.
going to heaven. Do I even need to apologize and repent?
We just repent on your deathbed.
But do you even
go?
if you're already booked, do you even have to, is my point. Like if you're already predetermined to go to heaven, do you even have to repent at the very end? That's what I don't understand.
But if you're
about.
predetermined to go to heaven, doesn't that mean you're predetermined to live a life that would allow you to get to heaven?
I think that's
And if you diverge from that,
So if you're just a bad person, then they're like, well, you obviously weren't predetermined.
yeah, you were predetermined to be a bad person.
I guess that's easy to say when you have no receipts at the end to back any of it up. You're like, oh, that person, he killed someone, so he obviously went to hell.
it's just a nonsense idea that doesn't mean anything.
But those kind of nonsense ideas get tons of people killed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching a whole thing about the Inquisition the other day. Like, insane. Insane.
Yeah. Fuck that.
In 1689, the Glorious Revolution in England happened, where the Catholic King James II was kicked off the throne and replaced by the Protestant monarchs William III and Mary II. This had a ripple effect all the way across the ocean to New England. The Puritans, who were super serious about their Protestant beliefs, saw this as a divine nod in their ongoing struggle against what they saw as Catholic threats. It reinforced their belief that they were on the right track and made them even more vigilant against any dissent or deviation from their norms, which was almost always tied to moral or religious corruption. I wrote that someday we would do a series on the Salem Witch Trials when I was writing this outline. And then I was thinking about it. I'm like, there's a 50-50 chance we actually did an episode on the Salem Witch Trials.
You sound like me now. Like, oh, did we cover that? I don't remember.
Was it a bonus episode?
No,
Oh,
no,
was it
it's
Sunday?
not.
No.
So that episode pairs nicely with this one.
Yeah.
It's available in the archives.
Yeah. I read that. I was like, not sure that's accurate.
Well, just a refresher on it. That moral fight between good and evil peaked in 1692 when Sarah Good, Sarah Osborne, and most notably Tituba, who was a slave from the Caribbean, a special court was set up to deal with these cases, and by June, Bridget Bishop was one of the first to be hanged. By the end of the year, the witchcraft accusations had swept up over 200 people and 20 were executed. And these trials kind of spread through New England, where the supernatural stuff was just a regular part of life. This included not just witchcraft, but also beliefs in ghostly spirits and demonic possession.
I guess it is scary to think that someone could, with their actions affect your mortal soul and cause you to be damned and go to hell. Like if you've been brought up to believe that that's all real. I can see where that's scary,
Yeah,
right?
I think so. I think that's half the point. They scare you into kind of following and staying in line and believing some of this stuff.
I'm not sure, like the people in charge actually believed it, much like today.
Yeah.
But the sheep people, I think you can use that fear to convince them of things like this.
Well, I think it's almost like any cult we've ever talked about, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think the leaders ever believe the nonsense
I
we're
don't
talking
know
about.
if Jim Jones believed in any of that stuff necessarily, but he liked the power and he had the charisma and he liked the money and he liked the drugs and the fame and fortune. And he was able to sell it to thousands of people.
Yeah. It'd be funny to go back in time and like make Puritans watch like interracial gangbang movies or something. Something that would cause their head to pop off.
It's an interesting thought.
Like, how funny would that be? Like, hey, look at what we have in store for you in the future. Fucking clowns.
You literally, their heads just explode.
Like in Scanners, their heads just blow up. You're going to hell now. You weren't supposed to see that. Devil worshiper, sinner. You're going to the bad place. You're going to the bad place.
Gotcha! You're going to hell. Tricked you.
No, Jesus for you. No, Jesus for you.
So the story we're going to talk about tonight took place 30 miles away from Salem Village in Gloucester, Massachusetts. And it started with a guy named Ebenezer Babson. Starting in midsummer 1692, the Babson family kept hearing weird noises around their property, very similar to the Bell Witch, where every night they heard unexplained footsteps, mysterious knocks on the walls, sometimes something like somebody walking on the ceiling, and whispers that seemed to come from nowhere.
Hey, Ebenezer, you want to watch some gangbang porn? Lost name, Ebenezer. You don't meet too many people named Ebenezer anymore. Did Dickens curse it with Scrooge?
I mean, that's all I think of.
Kind of a bad name now.
I like the name.
Ebenezer.
That's kind of a cool name.
It's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
Throwback.
I think so.
Vintage name. I'm curious.
What do you call him for short? Knees? Kneeser?
Ebby?
Eb?
Ebby. Neezer's cool, though.
I like the name.
I wonder if that's what happened. Scrooge did him in.
Ruined it.
Probably. That's my guess.
Thanks, Dickens.
One evening, right as dusk turns to night, Ebenezer came home to find two men standing at his front door, So like Ebenezer's coming down the road and these two guys are standing at his door. He yelled out and the two men ran at an inhuman speed towards the woods nearby. It was dark out, so 1692, there's limited visibility, but Ebenezer said that the two men just completely vanished as they reached the woods line. Ebenezer then went inside and asked his family who the two men were, and they said that they had no idea what he was talking about. No one knocked on the door, and no one had been visiting that would have been leaving. So it's kind of like Ebenezer caught them in the act of whatever they were going to do.
Was Nezer's wife getting spit roasted by a couple of townsfolk?
Well,
Any unaccounted cream pies, perhaps, that night? The, how'd you phrase it? Inhuman speed thing, kind of neat.
it's creepy.
It's a little creepy. Disappearing at the tree line.
Yeah.
All right.
Could they have just ran into the woods and it was dark?
Well,
And it's like, somehow I lost them right at the tree line.
When you think of Ebenezer, you don't think of good eyesight necessarily.
You know?
yeah, you don't think of a young Ebenezer.
And because I think of Ebenezer Scrooge, I think of a nightgown and one of those sleeping caps and a lantern maybe with a candle. I've thought about actually, and I've looked online of purchasing a nightgown and a sleeping cap because it's so ridiculous. I'm like, I want to try it. Like, what is it like sleeping with a hat on? Especially one that like can just dangle in your face, choke you, smother you. Like, not comfortable at all. But the old cartoons make it look so comfortable.
Yeah, what's the point of wearing a hat?
Comfortable.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
But I want to wear a nightgown with slippers and a little sleeping hat.
I'd like to see some pictures of that.
If I ever end up purchasing one, maybe there'll be pictures. I know I have a so-so track record on following through on pictures.
You gotta have like a big gaslight nightlight you carry around too to light your way.
Just something to walk with. Yeah, I have to buy like one of those like fake candle like lantern things. Yeah,
Who's there? Who's out there?
that'd be fun.
Ebenezer was a really respected guy within the Gloucester community, so it was taken seriously when he told people about the strange noises happening on his property. Then this creepy story about two guys who vanished after he yelled at them. Night after night, people of Gloucester started hearing unexplainable sounds around their homes. Then one night, about a week or so later, Ebenezer saw the same two men on his property.
His wife was hot to trot. Coming back for more. Hey, is Ebenezer home?
Just one of those hot wives, right? Getting banged out by a bunch of bulls.
Spectral bulls, perhaps.
This is paranormal erotica.
Certainly might be morphing into that.
While in bed for the night, Ebenezer woke up to a sound that was very close to his front door, like someone standing right outside. As soon as he opened the door, Ebenezer came face to face with two ghostly apparitions. These apparitions looked like men, which we'll get into their description in a minute, but they turned and ran towards the woods. Instead of closing the door and locking it, Ebenezer grabbed his lantern and ran out into the woods after them, which this isn't like a dry woods. The ground's very swampy. Ebenezer would get to the point where he had almost caught up with the apparitions, only for them to vanish into the mist of the swamp. This kept happening over and over again, and there's more dramatic retellings of it where he like falls and like twists an ankle in the swamp and shit. But
Could have been killed out there.
yeah, he gave up and went home eventually.
I was almost going to say you have like a Men in Black feel just showing up at your door, but not really. They appear to be apparitions versus other type
like a
beings
physical
thing.
type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I picture the librarian ghost at the beginning of Ghostbusters from back in the day.
Yeah.
That's what I pictured.
All right,
Looks like a real person. They're wearing clothes. Everything looks real. They're just slightly see-through.
And he's sleepy, just woke up. You can't really tell that at first.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be remiss if I didn't say my actual favorite part. And I was thinking of this when I was thinking about buying a sleeping cap and nightgown. The best part of having one of those, based on my experience from every cartoon I've watched, is that when you're sleeping and you snore, the ball just goes up and down from the hat, right? Like, shoo, and the ball goes up and down. Like, that's the best part. I imagine that comes with it, right? That's not like an add-on you have to add to it, right?
I think it should be attached.
It should be attached. Like that when I snore, that ball just gets go up and down in front of my face.
Occasionally, you start and it catches in your mouth. You go,
Yeah.
You spit it out. And
Like a ping pong ball. And it just goes back up and down again. I can't wait to try this.
It's like clockwork, up and down.
This story spread, and pretty soon the apparitions, now referred to as specters, that's what everybody around town was calling them, were being seen by multiple people in Gloucester. The specters were said to be wearing fancy clothing and somewhat refined for the time, like white waistcoats and breeches, which was something that wasn't worn around Gloucester.
I Googled waistcoats and breeches, and that's what comes up. Like
So George Washington.
this fancy
George
guy.
Washington comes up.
Yeah.
That's
All white.
all white, though.
Okay. That's fancy.
Probably get so much mud and dirt on that. Running into the woods.
Yeah, running through swamps
You
and
ain't
shit.
keeping that white clean. That ain't fresh.
The specters had like a glowing effect to them, slightly translucent, and they were said to appear suddenly and disappear just as fast. It's straight up like Ghostbusters. That goes like just slightly glowing, little see-through.
But in the 1600s, man,
It's fucking scary.
it's real scary.
Basic shit scared people.
Yeah. Anything like that. You're thinking about going to hell, right?
You throw up at
Dragging me to hell.
Throw up at the wrong time. You're a witch.
Yeah.
Just be careful. Don't get sick.
Fucking hang your ass.
Ebenezer had a couple more incidents like this one where he was running through the swamps, but as sightings spread throughout town, he felt that everyone should get organized, do some night patrols, and try to catch one of these specters. Pretty soon, daily town meetings were happening to get patrols out in action. As the specters were seen more and more, people got a chance to hear them speak. Witnesses said that the specters spoke in an unfamiliar language that really didn't sound like a language at all. It was more like a rattling. I pictured the vampires from 30 Days of Night.
Yes. It's like,
Yeah. Which that makes the specters very fucking terrifying.
yes, if they're making noise like that. I fucking love that movie.
It's really good.
So good. Ever seen 30 Days a Night?
I was trying. I don't think I have.
Oh, God, it's awesome.
What's that guy's name? The main actor.
Josh
Hartnett. Josh Hartnett.
Josh Hartnett.
Yeah. Who was in 1, Pearl Harbor,
Yeah.
and 2, Halloween H2O
That's right.
with LL Cool J. That was one of those like revisions where like Josh Hartnett was Jamie Lee Curtis's son.
Right.
But then that's like, depends like what timeline you're in with those Halloweens.
Was LL Cool J the security guard?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
It was a college.
Yeah.
It was, It was at the college and he was the security guard.
It's not bad.
It's okay. I go back and forth as to whether or not like H2O or Resurrection with Busta Rhymes better. I think I like, I don't know.
Yeah. Torn.
Yeah.
Torn.
I think we did a whole show on the Halloweens back on
I think we
Patreon.
did.
Yeah.
It's in the archives.
Patreon.com/Necronomipod.
You should watch 30 Days a Night, though. It takes place up in Barrow, Alaska. So where the sun...
I don't think I've seen that.
So it's dark for 30 days.
It's definitely worth watching.
It is awesome.
That's PG-13, isn't it?
No, I don't think so.
No? I thought it was one of those rare PG-13
Oh, it
movies.
seems pretty violent. I don't think so. I could be wrong, but...
I just found out the other day, and this just completely, I missed it. There's a new Bad Boys coming out in June.
I just saw the preview.
I loved the first 2, like was a big fan. Saw the third one, was pretty good.
It's all right.
And then I was like, oh, this is like, I kept seeing like clips and I was like, I don't remember this from the movies. And there's a new one coming out.
Yeah.
I'm fucking excited for
I'm
that.
excited, too. Martin Lawrence is so fucking funny.
He really is.
He has always been one of the greatest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rated R.
Yeah, it was pretty violent.
The graphic novel's really good, too.
It's
cool
I've not
artwork.
read that. That's cool. Yeah, that's a great movie.
Was our movie talk for the night. Thank you.
There were also accounts of the specters gathering in nearby orchards where they were heard talking in this super creepy rattling language. Some people thought that they were performing rituals, giving them all these like otherworldly qualities, and other people thought that the specters were out there planning an attack on Gloucester. Regardless of what the specters were doing out in the orchards, things came to a head on July 14th, 1692.
Chun chun.
Right around this time, right before we get into the July 14th incident, there was a guy named Richard Dolliver who had supposedly ran into 11 of these specters, and he thought that they were either Native American or French soldiers. So there was a big panic for a little bit that maybe they were being invaded.
Yeah, right.
Which that's super fucking scary.
How do you kill specters if they're invading?
I don't think.
What do you do?
I think we'll find out in a few minutes how you beat them.
On the night of July 14th, 1692, Ebenezer and a group of men encountered a group of 6 specters. These specters were seen near the edge of the woods bordering the town, which seemed to be the most common spot where they were seen.
They felt safe there.
They could run into the woods real quick.
Right at the tree line. They disappear.
Ebenezer and the others decided to confront the specters directly. As the men approached the specters, they opened fire, hoping to drive them away or perhaps even kill them. However, the bullets appeared to pass through the specters without causing any harm. The specters fell to the ground as if they were, mortally wounded, only to rise again moments later, entirely unharmed.
I like that. They're like kayfabing it. They're just like, oh, you got us. You got us. Fuck you. No, you didn't. Bye. As they just disappear.
As Ebenezer and the other men stood there terrified, the specters laughed amongst each other and talking in that creepy language, then disappeared. That made me think of Game of Thrones with the Ice King, making things come back to life.
That's what I thought too.
Oh, the Night King, yeah.
I thought that too. Yeah. It reminded me of that.
I watched the Battle of the Bastards episode the other day just randomly.
It's super
So good.
That's an overrated episode, I think, actually. It's an overrated episode.
Yeah, picturing the specters with the 30 Days of Night voices and mocking them in those voices and rising up again. It's creepy.
Very scary.
Do you think they did the Undertaker sit up and they just looked at him and they're like, oh yeah.
That's one of my favorite voices that Mike does. So fucking funny.
Paul Bear?
It's so funny.
They sound just like it.
Oh, it's great. I love it. Oh yeah.
Just a ridiculous voice.
It's so absurd.
After this, the decision was made that everyone would be moving to the nearby garrison.
You see? I knew that would happen.
Is that Mr. Garrison?
He knew it. He knew they were coming over.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
I have not watched South Park in so long. And every time I see a clip on online or you play a clip, I don't know why I don't watch it.
Same, yeah.
It's so goddamn funny.
Whatever.
Did you send us? I almost sent it to you guys today, but I feel like you had already sent it and I just forgot. The AI real life version of South Park. Have you seen that?
I saw that. I didn't send it to you.
Have you seen that? If it comes up again, I'll send it to you.
It's pretty good.
It's creepy. All that shit's creepy,
Right.
but it's pretty good.
It's real good.
The garrison offered a more defensible position with sturdier structures and the potential for an organized collective defense. The move was organized with military precision, which I think, if the story is accurate, the storytelling, it shows how serious they took this threat. Families gathered their essential belongings, focusing on the necessities that could be easily transported. Community leaders coordinated the logistics, ensuring that everyone knew their role in the move. The most vulnerable, like kids, the elderly, and sick, were given special assistance to make sure they got to the garrison safely.
Well, that didn't take you long, did it?
Once at the garrison, it became a small fortified village where daily tasks were shared among everybody. Men took turns standing guard, and women organized the distribution of food and other resources.
So daily tasks were organized. The men stood around and the women did everything.
Yeah, they were out like LARPing, trying to catch ghosts and shit.
That sounds about right.
Oh, wife looks out. She's like, oh, my husband's been working hard out there. He's sword fighting the air. She's like, I'm so proud of him.
He's saving our mortals.
She's got like 7 kids hanging off her. She's carrying baskets of food. She's got to get home and cook and clean, doing all the real work. And he's just out there fucking LARPing.
Her boobs are down to her ankles. She's breastfeeding 7 kids at the same time.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. How frustrating can it be when you really need to say something or get something off your chest, but don't? Holding it in can be the absolute worst. It certainly doesn't help your mental health. We all carry around different stressors, both big and small. When we keep them bottled up, it can start to affect us negatively. Therapy is a safe space to get things off your chest and to figure out how to work through whatever's weighing you down. Therapy can be a great opportunity to explore coping skills and what might work best for you, because it can be really helpful to have some positive coping skills in your back pocket and to be able to set boundaries that are going to allow yourself to be the very best version of you. Coping skills aren't just for those of us who've experienced major trauma. So, if you're thinking of starting therapy, why not give BetterHelp a try? It's entirely online and designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. All you have to do is fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time, no additional charge. Get it off your chest with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/necro today and get 10% off your first month. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/necro.
One thing that they were able to do at the garrison was get a call out to the Ipswich militia. The Ipswich militia was led by Major Samuel Appleton, who was a respected figure with prior military experience and a well-known leader in the community. Upon arrival, the Ipswich militia set up camp near the Gloucester garrison, effectively reinforcing the defensive measures already put in place by the townspeople.
Okay, so they're all together at the garrison. They got people on watch. Now they're backed up. They got supplies. Everyone's in one place. Now the militia's here.
Yep.
They're ready to do battle.
You know, the other thing I forgot to say earlier when we talked about that guy who saw or thought they were either Native American or French, the Specters always were taught, people talked about the Specters having guns that they weren't familiar with on them.
Oh.
The weapons that they had, like their rifles and stuff, whatever, were not familiar to them. So the Puritans, the people in Gloucester, were kind of freaked out based on those guns too. Like thought that it could be someone, you know, French or whatever.
That makes sense. And they call them what? The Specter Leaguers, right? Like Leaguers meaning like a attacking force or a siege.
Yeah, invaders, whatever.
Invaders.
I didn't know what leaguer meant when I...
Yeah, I Googled leaguer. I'm like, what does that mean in this context?
Yeah.
All right.
It seems like they're very aggressive towards these specters and see them as like the devil or ghosts. Did any of them at any time think that they may have been being sent from God or anything like that? Or was it always just they're the enemy? This is so terrible. They were never attacked that we know of, right? They're just seeing these things close to their homes.
They're automatically identified as an enemy.
Yeah.
I think anything outside the norm is viewed as an enemy.
Yeah.
You know?
I get that. It's just, you know, did anyone say, hey, these are angels. They're protecting this house. They're looking over us.
That person was probably burned at the stake.
The one guy who stands up there like, fuck you, asshole. Crucify him. Barabbas.
Barabbas. They're angels. Barabbas.
They want Barabbas saved, not Jesus.
That is funny, though, with all their religious beliefs like that. They're never on the lookout for maybe
Jesus
coming.
comes down and they're
right.
fucking trying to shoot him. They're like, it's a specter. Ow! Get my slingshot. He's like, I am here to save you. Fuck you. Get off my property. Wow, he just disappeared in the woods.
That's because you were shooting at him.
Yeah, right. They wouldn't know if the second coming happened.
That's right. I got crucified for these fucking imbeciles.
These angels go back up to God. They're like, fuck this place. You don't need anybody from Earth. These ghetto ass motherfuckers tried killing us.
It's time for Flood 2.0, God. Drown all these sons of bitches again.
It's just instant hostility, they think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Open your hearts.
Not them.
No.
Despite being super prepared and using these military tactics, the militia soon discovered that the way that they would typically fight against an enemy was ineffective against the specters.
Like with bullets.
Similar to the townspeople's earlier experiences, the militia's efforts to fight the specters with gunfire didn't work. There were multiple incidents where the specters appeared during patrols only to vanish in thin air when confronted. Bullets passed through them without causing any damage, and physical traps set for them were also unsuccessful. One notable incident involved a direct confrontation where the militia attempted to encircle a group of specters that had been seen near the edge of the forest. Spoiler. I think there's definitely something like a trick of the eye or something with the woods, because every story is at the edge of the woods.
Yeah.
The militia strategically formed a barrier around the specters and started to close in, only to have the specters disappear as soon as the men were in striking distance.
So they were in a big circle. Fire! Kill each other. They're all dead. Like, is it possible it's like a Native American, I don't know, scout party or something, just out seeing what's doing?
It maybe the whole thing about like them shooting though, and them just like laying down laughing and getting up makes it seem even more absurd that it's anything real.
Maybe it was really ghosts.
Maybe some of these people saw Native Americans. Maybe some of these people didn't see anything. And once they start hearing, what was the guy's name who was really well liked and popular? Ebenezer.
Ebenezer, yeah.
All of a sudden now everyone's seeing him once he came forward.
Or is it a mass hysteria? Like
that's what I mean.
You mean, yeah.
This could easily be mass hysteria.
That's what the Salem Witch Trials was, right? More or less.
I don't mean to jump ahead, but that's kind of what my thought is on this.
Yeah, because this all has to, like, everybody's already on high alert because of the mass hysteria going on with the witch trial. So I think, of course, when Ebenezer starts talking about fucking glowing people running away from his house, everybody's going to get fired up.
No one wants to be out of step with everyone else. So if everyone else sees these specters, maybe if you don't see him, you're a witch. So you're like, yeah, I see him too. I'm gonna fire my musket at those sons of bitches.
All the ladies for sure were like, oh, I fucking saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt about it. I'm not a witch or anything, so I saw that.
You see? I knew that would happen.
The first few times he played it, that first you see him, it sounds like Jim Ross. And I think he's playing a JR clip. And I'm like, oh, that's fucking awesome. And then, it's still good. Still funny.
I just think a lot of shit back then is, like we said, mass hysteria, and everyone wants to be in lockstep with everyone else. No one wants to be viewed in any possible way as different. So when Ebenezer
just fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Just kill you.
Ebenezer's the elder, respected, whatever. So whatever that guy's fucking saw, you goddamn well better have seen it too. And say, yep, I saw it. Disappeared at the tree line, those motherfuckers.
Craziest thing.
Yeah.
He just disappeared at the tree line.
Can't believe it. Demons, I tell you, demons.
Couldn't even get my slippers on and get my lantern lit to run out there. My hat, my sleep hat was falling off. It was a whole ordeal.
My sleep hat.
I'm going to end up buying on Amazon something tonight, some kind of sleep outfit. That's going to be awesome.
1600s sleep outfit.
Is there any other kind? It's going to be like long sleeve. I'll be sweating in that fucking
Like with the
thing.
puffy sleeves.
Yeah.
That's for real, like Ebenezer Scrooge in the Muppets.
Yeah.
Christmas.
That's what I want. If I can't find that, then I don't want it.
He like throws on his velvet like overcoat over his PJs running outside.
Well, people have been waiting for BTK pictures. Maybe you and your new outfit will suffice. And
That's only if I can
quench their
find
thirst.
if I find the right outfit that I will do that. But I will 100% if I can find the right outfit. I got to find the little gimmick thing too.
You could also get one of those candle holders that they used to have back in the day.
That's a good idea. You can buy those at like Halloween stuff, like type, like, you know, just a little,
Yep.
the little thing that like has the flickering light. It's
Yeah.
not actual fire, and that's all right. I'd do that. When I get scared, like my hat just stands straight up. It's good shit.
Like your face looks like Macaulay Culkin when he put the aftershave on.
At that point, the townspeople and the Ipswich militia turned to prayer. Reverend John Emerson, who was very respected in Gloucester, as the physical methods to get rid of the specters were ineffective, Reverend Emerson steered the community towards a more spiritual defense. He organized days of fasting, prayer meetings, and vigils, which involved the entire community. Everyone gathered in a unified act, which involved continuous prayer sessions in both the church and at home. According to historical accounts and local folklore, these concerted efforts caused a significant decrease in the spectral appearances. It was reported that after a big day of prayer, which was attended by virtually every member of the community, the incidences of the spectral sightings began to diminish, eventually just stopping altogether.
Oh. I think we have some audio of the big prayer meeting.
Wow.
Mecca lecca high, mecca hiney ho. Mecca lecca high, mecca hiney ho. Mecca lecca high, mecca chani ho. Mecca lecca high, mecca chani ho. Mola mecca chala, mecca mola high. Mola
That's incredible.
I can see why it worked. Drive those specters right the fuck out of there.
I'd have ran away. If I heard that, it'd be terrifying.
It would be.
That's some powerful prayer.
So no one got hurt or anything.
No
one got killed. No one got attacked.
Ebenezer twisted his ankle.
Yeah, falling
In the swamp.
Of course.
There was never any aggression from the specters. They were just there.
Maybe this was the first alien contact, and they came down and they were trying to dress like us, and maybe it was like an early version of Men in Black. They were trying to fit in. So like, all right, let's wear these wacky clothes, and they kind of tried to come up with weapons that look similar to what the Puritans had, and they were just poking about and see what was doing here, and they scared them off. Maybe that's all it was. They never attacked them.
No, not at all. We were the hostile ones.
Yeah, we were. Okay.
The story faded away for 10 or so years until 1702, when Cotton Mather published The Great Works of Christ in America. This guy is what made me think that we probably did an episode on the Salem Witch Trials.
We talked about him.
Yeah, because I'm like, we talked about this guy a lot, I feel. He was a big ringleader in the witchcraft panic. He wrote about the Gloucester Specters as a divine test or demonic deceptions intended to challenge the faith of the Puritan community. He also wrote about it in a sense of like it was an opportunity for the community to show their faithfulness and adherence to Puritan values, like that mass prayers.
Yeah. Maybe he did the whole thing. He had people all running around out there. It was a trick, like what's the M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie? The Village.
The village.
They had those
That's what it
silly
reminded me of.
outfits, like running around scaring the town folk.
Yeah.
Maybe that's exactly what happened here.
That's a creepy. We've talked about that quite a bit. That's a creepy movie.
I like that movie. It's good.
I do too.
Might be the last good movie that dude had.
He did Signs with Mel Gibson, right? Mm-hmm. Sixth Sense with Bruce Willis,
Yeah,
which were both good.
they were.
And then The Village. Was there another one that he did that was good?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
A lot of them are silly,
He kind of peaked.
Yeah.
Jumped the shark, as they say.
as the kids say. Yes.
This quote from Cotton I found online kind of sums up this story. One night, a dark and hostile throng emerged from the wood and moved toward the blockhouse, where 20 musketeers were keeping guard. "If you be ghosts or devils, I will foil you," cried the captain, and tearing a silver button from his doublet, and rammed it into his gun and fired it on the advancing host. Even of the smoke of his musket was blown on the wind, so did the beleaguering army vanish, the silver bullet proving that they were not of humankind. The night was wearing on a cry, went out that the devils were coming again. Arms were laid aside this time, and the watchers sank to their knees in prayer. Directly after the name of God was uttered, the marching ceased, and heaven rang with the howls of the angry fiends. Never again were the Leaguers seen in Gloucester.
Whatever.
The most recent telling, or historical telling, of the story comes from a poem written by John Greenleaf Whittier in 1857. I found the full poem online, so...
All right, I'll dive into it. The garrison of Cape Ann, 1857. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. It's kind of an abstract thought on all of this, I think. He summed that up pretty good.
I think it makes more sense than the one you're about to read.
All right, let's get to the real one. And I quote, "From the hills of home forth looking, far beneath the tent-like span of the sky, I see the white gleam of the headland of Cape Ann. Well, I know its coves and beaches to the ebb tide glimmering down, and the white-walled hamlet children of its ancient fishing town. Long has passed the summer morning, and its memory waxes old, when along yon breezy headlands with a pleasant friend I strolled. Ah, the autumn sun is shining, and the ocean wind blows cool, and the goldenrod and aster bloom around thy grave rantoul. With the memory of that morning by the summer sea I blend, a wild and wondrous story by the younger Mather penned."
Cotton Mather.
Cotton Mather. Yeah.
That guy, sure.
That's who he's alluding to.
I mean, because this is 1857. This is 150 years later.
Yeah, it's a long time
So,
later.
yeah.
This is his rendition.
Yeah, he's just...
In the quaint Magnalia Christi, with all the strange and marvelous things, heaped up huge and undigested, like the chaos Ovid sings. Dear to me these far, faint glimpses of the dual life of old, inward, grand with awe and reverence, outward, mean and coarse and cold. Gleams of mystic beauty playing over dull and vulgar clay, golden threaded fancies weaving in a web of hodden gray. The great eventful present hides the past, but through the din of its loud life hints and echoes from the life behind Steel Inn.
I don't even know what that means at all.
I don't know what any of this means.
I'm just saying the words.
I thought it's heavily armed French and Indian ghosts attacking the people in Gloucester, and I don't know what the fuck this guy's even talking about.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I am 20% through this poem. So here we go. And the lore of Homeland Fireside and the legendary rhyme make the task of duty lighter, which the true man owes his time. So, with something of the feeling which the Covenanter knew, when the pious chisel wandering Scotland's moorland graveyards through, from the graves of old traditions I part the blackberry vines, wipe the moss from off the headstones and retouch the faded lines. Where the sea waves back and forward, hoarse with rebelling pebbles ran, the garrison house stood watching on the gray rocks of Cape Ann. Now it's making sense.
Yeah, but we were in Scotland a fucking sentence ago.
Pal.
Scotland's moorlands? What?
On its windy site uplifting, gabled roof and palisade, and rough walls of unhewn timber with the moonlight overlaid. On his slow round walked the sentry, south and eastward looking forth, o'er a rude and broken coastline, white with breakers stretching north, Wood and rock and gleaming sand drift, jagged capes with bush and tree, leaning inland from the smiting of the wild and gusty sea. Before the deep-mouthed chimney, dimly lit by dying brands, 20 soldiers sat and waited with their muskets in their hands.
Now I think we're getting
Okay,
there.
so we're waiting for the ghost now.
He's fluffing this up a little bit.
I think I'm there. I was gonna say I'm a learned man and I don't understand what you're talking about.
On the rough-hewn oaken table, the venison haunch was shared, and the pewter tankard circled slowly round from beard to beard.
Does that mean they were eating deer and drinking beer?
Now, I can get down with that.
Yeah, I
right?
guess.
Venison haunch was shared. So that's eating some deer.
Yeah.
And a pewter tankard going from beard to beard, right? Sharing some brewskis.
Venison
Get
jerky
down.
is probably one of my favorite jerkies.
Okay.
It's really tasty.
I've never had it.
No?
I like the venison back straps. That's good stuff there. I don't eat a lot of deer meat, but man, those back straps are tasty.
I've never been taken with a strap on before, but if you like it, Dave, then I'm open to try it.
That's not what I heard.
Oh, that's how I don't know. My mind's confused. I've been reading all this fluff, and I'm not sure what's going on anymore. Long they sat and talked together, talked of wizards Satan sold, of all ghostly sights and noises, signs and wonders manifold, of the specter ship of Salem with the dead men in their shrouds, sailing sheer above the water in the loom of morning clouds, of the marvelous valley hidden in the depths of Gloucester woods, full of plants that love the summer, blooms of warmer latitudes, where the Arctic birch is braided by the tropics' flowery vines, and the white magnolia blossoms star the twilights of the pines. So
Wait a minute. He rhymed Gloucester woods and latitudes.
Yeah.
That's like T-Pain rhyming mansion in Wisconsin.
I thought the same thing.
Taking some liberties, John Greenleaf Whittier, my friend.
In all fairness, maybe they pronounced things a little differently back then. And I'm reading it and you just know my, dumb Cleveland accent. All right, bear with me, people. But their voices sank yet lower, sank to husky tones of fear, as they spake of present tokens of the powers of evil near, of a spectral host defying stroke of steel and aim of gun. Never yet was ball to slay them in the mold of mortals run. Thrice with plumes and flowing scalp locks from the midnight wood they came. Thrice around the black house marching, met unharmed its volleyed flame. Then, with mocking laugh and gesture, sunk in earth or lost in air, all the ghostly wonder vanished, and the moonlight sands lay bare.
They were just gone. All right, now I'm with it. Now I get it.
I feel like every time we get back to it, we just get lost again.
Midnight Wood, though.
Well, been there.
Well,
Been there. Rub that one out. Midnight came. From out of the forest moved a dusky mass that soon grew to warriors, plumed and painted, grimly marching in the moon. Ghost or witches, said the captain, thus I foil the evil one. And he rammed a silver button from his doublet down his gun. Once again, the spectral horror moved the guarded wall about. Once again, the leveled muskets through the palisades flushed out. With that deadly aim, the squirrel on his treetop might not shun, nor the beach bird seaward flying with his slant wing to the sun.
It lost me again.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
This is where we need the fucking Pee Wee Herman. You trying to drive me crazy?
Are you trying to drive me crazy?
Like the idle rain of summer sped, the harmless shower of lead. With a laugh of fierce derision, once again the phantoms fled. Once again, without a shadow on the sands, the moonlight lay, and the white smoke curling through it drifted slowly down the bay. God preserve us, said the captain. Never mortal foes were there. They have vanquished with their leader, prince and power of the air. Lay aside your useless weapons, skill and prowess not avail. They who do the devil's service wear their master's coat of mail.
Yeah, Satan.
So the night grew near to cockcrow when again a warning call roused the score of weary soldiers watching round the dusky hall. And they looked to flint and priming, and they longed for break of day. But the captain closed his Bible. Let us cease from man and pray.
Mecca, Mecca.
In the home stretch here. To the men who went before us, all the unseen power seemed near, and their steadfast strength of courage struck its roots in only fear. Every hand forsook the musket, every head was bowed and bare. Every stout knee pressed the flagstones as the captain led in prayer. Ceased the mystic marching of the specters round the wall. But a sound abhorred unearthly smote the ears and hearts of all. Howls of rage and shrieks of anguish, never after mortal man saw the ghostly leaguers marching round the block house of Cape Ann. So to us who walk in summer through the cool and sea-blown town, from the childhood of its people comes the solemn legend down. Not in vain the ancient fiction in whose moral lives the youth, and the fitness and the freshness of an undecaying truth. Soon or late to all our dwellings come the specters of the mind, doubts and fears and dread forebodings in the darkness undefined. Round us throng the grim projections of the heart and of the brain, and our pride of strength is weakness, and the cunning hand is vain. In the dark we cry like children, and no answer from on high breaks the crystal spheres of silence, and no white wings downward fly. But the heavenly help we pray for comes to faith and not to sight, and our prayers themselves drive backward all the spirits of the night.
Yeah. It's quite a poem.
I am parched.
It's a lot. Cape Ann is like the peninsula that Gloucester's on, just for geographical reference in the poem here.
Is that where you were born?
I know. I was born in Methuen, Massachusetts.
Methuen sounds made up to me.
So that's the Spectral Leaguers.
Spectral Leaguers.
It's a fun story.
It is fun. They didn't kill anyone, didn't harm anyone. Maybe they should have broke bread with these specters and not fired upon them, yelled at them, chased them into the woods.
Seems like everyone just had a fun week being scared of some ghosts and running around with their muskets.
On acid. Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
A fucking hell
mass
of a week.
hysteria situation.
I think so. I don't think it's, Native Americans or anything like that, because if they were actually shooting at them, you probably would have hit something. They would have
least
found
one.
something.
At least one.
Saw some blood or some kind of wound. I think it's just mass hysteria. I think that makes sense.
People back then were prone to that stuff more so.
Yeah, like if like you said about the gangbang shit earlier, like you could travel back in time and just show them anything that we have now.
Yeah.
Like show them a phone and it would
They'd
fucking
lose their mind.
Yeah.
They'd feel like they were looking into into a window of another universe. Like they don't even know what TV is.
Yeah. I think it's just follow the leader here. Ebenezer saw, probably fucking deer or something running by his house. And
He's probably fucking drunk or something.
yeah, right.
He wouldn't admit that, though. He was a community leader. He's getting high on his own supply.
Ebenezer saw it. Everyone saw it. No one dared step out of line and say, "The fuck are you talking about?"
I like the visual though, because when I first was getting into this, I envisioned them as like these really generic kind of soldier ghosts. But then once get into like them talking in a weird language and
That's cool.
rising back from the dead, it's all right. It's a little creepier if you envision it as like zombie
Yeah.
soldiers, kind of.
Yeah. Do you remember The Fog, the movie The Fog, John Carpenter's The Fog from like 1980, where it was like the ghost of shipwreck from a couple hundred years ago, and they came on shore like in the fog. Looks like the ghost of mariners.
Okay.
That's kind of how I envision this army of the dead, or whatever, however you ghost army. The audio part, though, the whatever,
That's weird.
is weird. It adds a whole different dimension to it. Like, did someone embellish? Did someone actually hear that, or did someone try to like raise the game a little bit? But like, oh, yeah, I heard him talking. Even they were like,
That's probably like everyone probably ups it a little bit, right? Like, oh, that was your experience, but now here's what I experienced.
They probably were like, oh, yeah, so what'd you hear him say? And they couldn't think of anything.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, it's a different language.
yeah, some foreign, some trying to impress Ebenezer.
So on Amazon right now, and I could have
guy.
it. It even comes with a fucking candle.
Oh, damn.
It comes with a little makeshift candle.
That's fantastic.
Is that a Halloween costume, or is
Yes.
that like supposed to be slept in?
It's a Halloween costume, and I'm not even going to tell you how much that costs, but it's fucking expensive. But I could probably have it. According to this, we're recording this on a Wednesday. I could have it by Friday.
You should just go walk through our neighborhood one night at like 1 a.m. and
Holding
that.
it.
See how many people's ring doorbells, get it on there. Like, what the fuck is that?
Well, they already see me roaming around the neighborhood, leaving your house, on Tuesdays and Fridays, fucking, just probably circling, getting lost because I've had some alcohols. I think I'm going to do that.
Or just go up to their ring doorbell and close your eyes and like,
hold
wake
the
people
candle
up in
up,
the
like-
middle of the night.
But it's
you're
like
sleepwalking.
they don't know who I fucking am. Like, oh, what's fucking Mike doing?
He's drunk again.
Yeah, look at this asshole. I might have to buy that. It just looks comfortable. I mean, it's not going to be. It's a Halloween costume. It's going to be uncomfortable as shit. Maybe I'll do that, though. I don't know. Any other final thoughts on this one?
No, I chalk this up to mass hysteria, one-upping, trying to stay lockstep in line with everyone else. No one wants to be seen as different. No one wants to say, yeah, you guys are fucked up. I didn't see any bullshit like that. So everyone just gets carried away. Story gets told. Story gets passed on. Now it's urban
Yeah.
legend.
I think that's probably right.
There's a lot of stuff going on up in Massachusetts, like paranormal.
Yeah.
There's a whole website I stumbled upon looking into stuff for this. It was like just paranormal things that have happened in Ipswich alone, like lore there. Tons of stories.
I mean, I like to believe this is true.
This would be real fucking weird if
It's
that was
very
true.
cool. Yeah.
But then, like, why wouldn't that not have happened more often then?
Yeah. Why isn't it happening today?
Or like, were they trying to make like friendly contact and they saw this and they're like, well, fuck that.
These
We're
people
never coming
suck.
back. Yeah. Fuck this planet. They're the worst.
Cool story.
Yeah.
Fun to break it up. This is good stuff to talk about every now and then. I do enjoy this stuff. All right, what do we got on Patreon?
Thank you to new patrons: Anissa Stewart, Maya Suzici, Kastrin Marjan, Bianca, Ian's left testicle, All right. Felicia Moron, Mina, Sagan Sheffield Smith, Taz, Marie Christine Basson, Jess fucking Kelly, Mike Dahl, I am the gay ant, Cerebrus XTX, Michael J. Wagoner, King Richard, Amber Huey, The Shit Room, Mrs. Beaver, and Jacqueline W. Thank you, new patrons. Welcome aboard.
Yeah. It's going to be a fun month on Patreon. We got some good shows coming up. And then the, what is it, the Art Bell tier? What's the $15 tier?
Yeah, the art bell.
Dave's going to unveil a new show, a new concept this month.
Yeah.
We're going to try out.
Yeah.
Pitting Ian and I against each other once again. We haven't done that since Bible Babble.
It's been a long time.
Was it Bible quotes or metal lyrics?
That's right.
It's not that. You
was
have a
fun.
new concept.
Doing some Urban Dictionary trivia. Your favorite Urban Dictionary phrases and so much more. So we'll see who's...
I'm published on Urban Dictionary, so
I know you are.
it's kind of home field advantage for me.
Is it though?
Hope you don't talk about drilling a hole in a skull and then fucking it. That would be trepaculating.
Maybe Ian will get that question. Urban Dictionary trivia.
It's gonna be fun.
Sure to be a good time.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
You can buy T-shirts and shit with your
I know, like
trepaculation.
mugs and stuff. Anything on Urban Dictionary you can get in their merch.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just fucking weird.
Somebody's making some money.
Yeah, off my intellectual property.
That's right.
Ian, what do you got?
For iTunes, I have one for JK, 930, and Monkey Face Mel. Thank you.
Dave, anything else on your end?
I have a quick thank you to Lauren who sent us some cool beef jerky. Was it alien beef jerky?
Yeah.
Made out of alien parts that crash landed in
I think that's-
Roswell. I think they grind them up and make beef jerky out of them.
Wait, so I've been fucking eating a weather balloon?
Just been eating tinfoil. And
Oh, that hurts my teeth just thinking about it.
Pretty
I love-
tasty. Thanks, Lauren.
I love jerky. That's good stuff.
You love jerkin and jerky
Both.
at the same
Sometimes
time.
I like jerking while eating jerky.
Yeah, of course.
Never know.
Course, multitasking.
All right, anything else? We good? Fun show this week.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I think we're good.
We are on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at Necronomipod, patreon.com/Necronomipod, necronomipod.com, and amazon.com. Search Necronomipod for all of our merch.
All right, you guys ready for a cool down beer?
Cheers.